After Ravana's death, Vibhishana was duly crowned the king of Lanka. The message of Rama's victory was sent to Sita. After a bath and adorned with jewels, Sita was duly taken in a palanquin before Rama. Thousands of monkeys surged forward to get a glimpse of Sita. Sita got down from the palanquin and walked a little distance so that none was denied the privilege of seeing her. At last, Sita reached her husband. Meeting him after such a long time, she was overcome but with joyous emotion. But Rama seemed to have lost his thought. At length he spoke, I have killed my enemy. I have done my duty as a true king. But you have lived for a year in the enemy's abode. It is not proper that I should take you back now. Sita was shocked. You have broken my heart, she said. Only the uncultured speak like this. Have you forgotten the noble family I come from? Is it my fault that a monster carried me off by force? All the time, my mind, my heart, my soul were completely fixed on you, and you alone, my lord. She turned to Lakshmana and said, with tears streaming from her eyes, prepare for me a fire. This is the only remedy for this sorrow of mine. Lakshmana, in suppressed anger, just looked at Rama's face, but saw no sign of softening. He lighted a big fire. Sita reverently went round her husband and, approaching the blazing fire, joining her palms in salutation, she said, if I am pure, O fire, protect me. With these words, she jumped into the flames, and to the horror of the monkeys who stood on all sides watching this tragic sight, then arose out from the flames the Agni, the fire god, whom she had invoked. He lifted Sita from the flames, unharmed, and presented her to Rama. Don't I know that she is spotless and pure at heart? Cried Rama, standing up to receive her. It is for the sake of this world that I made her go through this ordeal of fire, so that the truth may be known to all. Rama and Sita, now reunited, ascended a plane called as the Pushpaka Vimana along with the monkey friends and Vibhishana. Hanuman went in advance to inform Bharata of their arrival. As they flew in the sky, Rama pointed out to Sita the spots where he and Lakshmana had wandered in the forest in search of her. When they approached the ashrama and saw Bharata waiting for them at a distance, a joyous cry went up. Bharata prostrated himself before Rama. They all returned to Ayodhya. The whole city eagerly waited to receive them. Rama was crowned king and took up the reins of the government, much to the joy of their subjects.